Hey, y'all, I got some really good news. Jesus is Lord. Thank God. The word works, and we are the redeemed. The Bible says, let the redeemed of the Lord say so. Now, the world that we live in's got all kinds of yuck going on, but we don't have to live in it, like I told you the other day. It may be raining outside or it may be snowing, but I don't have to participate in it by staying in this nice, warm house. But there's something that the world's got a problem with that I want to talk about a little bit today that we've been redeemed from. So let me read this out of Isaiah 53 because I want you to get this. It said, surely, I love it, surely he hath borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. We did esteem him stricken, smitten of God, and he was afflicted for us. Now watch this. He was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. The chastisement of our peace was upon him. Hey, the world don't, excuse me, I got to say it, the world don't got no peace. I mean, the world's got frustration. You have to be very careful, even as a believer, not to look at everything that's going on out there and say, dear God, what am I going to do? Well, Deuteronomy 28 is what gives us the curses that we've been redeemed from. And one of them, it says that we shall be smitten with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart, fear of heart. Now watch this. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in the night. Now watch. Thou shalt grope at noonday, and thou shalt not prosper in the way. Thou shalt only be oppressed and spoiled evermore. And no man can save you. Watch. Grope at noonday. Dear God, what am I going to do? I know people like that. Been there myself. You know, you get up in the morning and think, oh, dear God, I hope today gets through and maybe it'll be dark and I can go to bed. And, 6 or 7 o'clock, you're thinking about I go to bed because I can't stand any more of this stuff today. And then you go to bed and hope that you can sleep it off. And maybe in the morning I won't have to get up or things might change. I mean, no peace, no joy, no happiness. What am I going to do with my kids? What am I going to do with my, quote, dysfunctional marriage? What am I going to do with all these bills that's past due? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do with my old car? What am I going to do with them slick tires? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'll tell you what you're going to do. You're going to believe God. See, Jesus, watch this. He bore that grief. He bore that worry. And one of the things that we're redeemed from is having to worry and grope around at noonday. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Or be concerned about, well, dear God, I hope I make it through this phase of my life or whatever. No. Jesus bore that. You're redeemed from confusion. God's not the author of confusion. The Bible says that. We've not been given the spirit of fear, but of love and of a sound mind. So one of the things that you're redeemed from is not having the peace that passeth all understanding. Jesus bore my griefs. Jesus bore your grief. Jesus bore the fact that you'd be oppressed only and that you wouldn't prosper. I know people got out of college and even with a college degree, can't get a job. What am I going to do? Can't get the job I want. What am I going to do? No, what am I going to do is not the way a believer ought to be talking. A believer ought to say, thank God, I know what I'm going to do. God's leading me. My paths are sure. Now listen. I made a change 7 years ago, turned the church over to my oldest son. What am I going to do? I don't know, but I know God's going to be there. I know that tomorrow God's going to be there. I know that a month from now God's going to be there, and I'm at peace. See, Jesus bore all of that yuck and all of that stuff so that you do know what to do, and the peace of God, which passeth all understanding. So you're redeemed from that confusion. Hey, you're redeemed from groping at noonday, wandering around at night. What am I going to do? Hey, you're redeemed from that. We're so blessed to have the peace of God on the inside of us, knowing that the Holy Ghost makes a way. Jeremiah 29, verse 11, tells us that we do have an expected end. I don't know how God's going to take care of everything I'm believing for, but I know that He can, and I know that He that's within me is greater than he that's within the world, and I'm redeemed from being confused and not knowing what to do. Saints, have a great day. Redemption is total. It's complete, and it belongs to you. So until I'm with you tomorrow, remember, hey, Jesus is Lord. Thank God the Word works.